The team. Pistons get a takeaway, run it up.
Beat the Pistons on night one. They outscored Detroit 33-19 in the fourth.
Cade goes right through the man's defenders to the rim. Pistons. Cunningham, Cade against Pascal Siakam. Crosses over, spins inside. Hook!
Cade now behind the back. Cade!
The point guard. Cunningham is a guard that can play anywhere. Ivy is pretty much a guy that you have to kind of...
They trust everybody to shoot it. Cade against Cada. Spins to the rim. Outside it goes to Cade against Dyson Daniels. Drives into the basket.
Cade trying to turn the corner, shut down by Cade.
Nothing in 2:28.
Here's the alley-oop.
Let's see on Cunningham.
The switch, Marketing puts a hand in his face. The three takes a jump up.
Miami elected to stay back, try to get a steal in the backcourt.
In Cunningham. There's a handful. Crosses over. Drives again. Lays it up.
Close for him. Cade backs on Smith. Pump fake. Newhart trying to keep up with him. Cade lobs it.
Boy, the hoop villain back with another banger. As y'all know, I've been playing on my point guard builds, you feel me, trying things that are new, difficult, and different, you feel me. But before we get into it, make sure you like the video, sub up if you new. Yo, we trying to hit 500 subs, man. Help us get there, yo. Like, sub up, turn on post notice. Let's get into this video. So as y'all know, I be jumping from shooting guard to point guard to shooting guard. I like being the guard, you feel me? We wanted to try something new, so I went with the tallest guard you could be. You know what I mean? It's the playoffs. I know my man got sent home, but he was still hooping, so I don't care how people feel. I'm a fan of him, you know what I mean? So we going with big body Benz, Cade Cunningham with the whoop. And I'm not gonna lie, bro been hooping. Bro been hooping, you know what I mean? Like, I respect his craft. He's smooth, he takes his time. He know how to hoop, you know what I mean? He really know how to hoop. And watching his build, or watching him hoop, he reminds me of the King of New York, you know what I mean? Brunson, you already know how I feel about Brunson. The only difference is he does it at a height that he's bigger, you feel me? Because the same slow pace, post control, midi. He got a better three ball now, which is crazy. He's a hooper. The only difference I would say between him and Brunson is I think Brunson just has either more confidence, or that Cade doesn't want to be like that scorer type. That's the only thing I would say. But for the most part, he's cold. I think he needs to be more selfish. I think he's too passive. You know what I mean? Like, that's why even on the build, how I made it passive, I think he's way too passive. But like I said, we're going with the tallest, trying something new, you feel me? And you know my man, big body, and I basically wanted to bully everybody, you feel me? So the only thing I would say is because I went with this weight 230, because my intentions was to go for the 99 strength to like bully. I would change it down because I only go to 86, which after you get 86, I was gonna add a +5 there, so I probably would have came like around here. But then as you see from right now, you get speed with ball, but you don't get anything outside of speed with ball and post control. You get speed, but it's like he's not fast anyways. And I don't know if you care about rebounds like that, because this build's not meant to rebound at all. You know what I mean? So we went with the 230, big body. You already know the vibes. So with this one, we went a little different. I know he be punching, but that's not how the build was intended to hoop. So we didn't do vert like that. What we did do though, put that strength on, because I think 91 you get like, yeah, brick wall. That's about it. It'd be like that. But we made sure we can get to 76. You already know the vibes. 76. And then with the speed, we went with a smooth 75. Like I said, he's not fast like that. And the way I was thinking of making the build is to be like a post scorer, in the sense of like just get to the rack, but not worried about like a lockdown. Because like when you're playing Pro-Am or Comp Rec and stuff like that, you know, you got the meta, the locks, you know, the back ends, this and the third. But it's like when you don't have a lock on you, or if you even have a lock on you, if you have a lockdown in the paint on you, it doesn't do anything. Like nothing happens. You already know he don't play defense. The same. We went with the standard. You already know. At this point, it's the same thing all day, every day. But what we did here that was different, right? Is I wish we could have went this high, but we went on 75. What moves? 75. All right, cool. So we went with the so we went with 75, which if you want, you could +1. It's smooth. Then what I did here, because I thought this was interesting, as you see, 91 doesn't give you anything. If you guys don't know, handle for days not only reduces the amount of energy lost when performing dribble moves, it also increases the speed. If you didn't know that, now you know. So it increases the speed. So you want this as high as possible. So I didn't get any like different type of animations, but I've never dribbled with a guard above 6'6", trying to like ISO. So playing with this is cool. Strong handle goes crazy. Like this badge is nuts. I'm a fan of it. And then what we did was, like I said, because of how he plays, we went 94. Like I told you, my only job with this build, get to the paint and pass. Like bully everyone. Be as just burly and bully as possible. Because the way that he plays, he's a big bully, yo. He plays so under control, so smooth. Like he's just a big ass bully. He be bullying everybody. I rock with it. I rock with it so heavy. And then we went with the 83 3-ball just to get limitless. Like his 3-ball isn't the best, but his 3-ball isn't the worst. So what we did here with the mid-range, we went up to a 93, but we're gonna get that badge right there. So we're gonna +3 to 93, because that badge goes crazy. So you're going to get this badge on Hall of Fame, which, if you was to ask me, because you're gonna get this on Hall of Fame as well, so you're gonna get everything you need on Hall of Fame, right? Just so you can see the visuals. So now every shot you want is gonna be on Hall of Fame. Depending on which one you want to pick, legend determines on what type of shots you want to take. So like for me, right, some of the games I put this on legend, some games I put this on legend, some games I put this on legend. And I think now that I've been playing with the higher 95 plus on the middies, I'm a big midi guy. I love middies. Like I'll take a midi over 3 any day. Deadeye I think works the most because of how the contest system is. Outside of Deadeye, if I had to rank these 3s of importance to be on legend to help you the most, number 1 is Deadeye, number 2 is Shifty, and then number 3 is Set Shot, because Set Shot on Hall of Fame is good enough. Like legend is OD if your attributes is low. So for example, having Set Shot Specialist on legend for an 83 3-ball, awesome. But let's say if I had like a 93 3-ball, I wouldn't put Set Shot Specialist on legend. But we're putting it on legend because we'll put on legend for the 3-ball. You know what I mean? Because when I play on this build, I'm only catch and shoot 3s. I'm not dribbling to create a 3. I'm never 3 hunting on this build. Not at all. This build is not for that. This build is, I'm gonna be honest, this is exactly how I play with this build. I dribble up, I'm gonna abuse strong handle, and you're gonna be mad because whatever guard's guarding me, when they actually put me at the 1, remember I'm guarding small guards. So they put me at the 1, you're getting bullied. Then after that, we come to this bad boy here, because if y'all don't know, y'all finna know today. We're putting this bad boy right here on 88, which you're gonna cap break to get to 90. Why? because you get this bad boy right here. Because remember, we're getting 96. So this is how it's gonna look. Bow. Can't touch me. Dun, 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 dun. This is OD. Like legit OD. It's crazy how cold that is, man. So, like I told you, my job is to do one thing and one thing only, which is take these little guards to the rack. You feel me? So that's how it is right there. So you're gonna have the 96. You're gonna be able to post fade over everybody. You're gonna be strong. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the only thing that made me not want to put up strength, because all these badges, right? Even if I was to put it at like 90 to get 95, you know, the badge that I really wanted was post powerhouse, and that's what you're gonna +1 because it's a tier 2. You wouldn't need to, because you get post fade feed on legend, and there's nothing else you need at a tier 2 that you want to pull up, to be honest. So, but yeah, put that tier 2 +1, bro. You're a bully, because remember, you still got 86 strength, and we're gonna put the strength up. But my first set of cap breakers, because like I said, everything's built off set vet 2. Right here, you're gonna go to 96. Right here, you're gonna go to 96. In here, you're gonna go to 90. And then, like I told you guys, we're not trying to like catch bodies like that. You know what I mean? So we kept it real simple. He's an athlete, but not like a superstar. And all you need is athletic hangs off 1. That's like the best done package, to be honest. Then here is where we go OD, because you don't realize that when you get to the rack, right? This doesn't make sense, but when you get to the rack, you put this up to 93. That's where our next cap breaker is. But when I get the +5, right, I'll do 97. And then if I get a little more, I was thinking of putting this up, but it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of cool with it. You get what I'm saying? And then the leftover 1, because I might have like 1 from the pass. This badge right here I like a lot. Like, this is for like risky pass. But as I was saying, this goes nuts, yo. This badge is like, layups is OD, plus you just move them. You literally just move them. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get float game from the 96. You're gonna get physical from the 96. And then you're gonna 93, but this I think is 97. Yeah, but you don't even have to worry about anything, because remember, this you're gonna +1. Like, nothing else you need to like. Your +1 that you're gonna do is for shooting. You don't need a +1 post fade, because you're gonna get on legend. +1 this bad boy, you smooth. So this Hall of Fame, like, you're smooth. Like, when I go to the basket with this build, it's cheating. And then up, unders, close shots, 84 right here. If you want to be really toxic, put this +1 on gold. It's not fair. It's not fair, because you got to remember, if you're at the 1 or the 2, they don't have interior. Now you this big ass 230 gold just bullying their asses, and it goes crazy. And then for you guys that feel like, you know what, you're gonna be kind of slow, you don't know what you want to do, you have takeovers. If you think your 3 ball's too low, boom. You feel me? If you want to be a floor general and have some speed with ball, boom. I play with this one. This takeover go crazy. You want to be toxic and get to the rack, this I'm telling you, got options. I think this one is the best one like him, simply because you're gonna have a 99 mid-range, you're gonna have a 93 ball, and you're gonna have a 99 pass. So now you can play like him perfectly. If you feel too slow, you have the 99 midi, which you're going to have. Then you get the 97 ball handle, right? and an 82 speed with ball as a 6'7" guard. The speed with ball is not going to be as important as the animations you're going to get. You're going to get the blow-by animation. You're not even fast, you know. But like I say, if you're just trying to be a shooter, marksman is cool. You get what I'm saying? 90. You always going to get the 90 with the 93, 99 with the 93. Like I said, this badge you can do so. This build you can do so much, yo. You can do so much. Like I said, something that I like to do with layups that suits him perfectly. 99 driving layup, 97 ball handle, 93 strength. You're a bully, bro. You're a freaking bully. This build is so much fun. You are a bully. I wish we could get shades of him, but apparently, so I googled. Some say 6'8", some say 6'6". I don't know, so I just went with the middle with 6'7", and then you get an offense heavy point. Exactly what he is. And you see the shades, Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese, LaMelo. But yeah, man, this is your boy, the villain, man. Make sure you like the video. You know what I'm saying? Sub up and turn on them post notifications. And if you rock with me heavy in the comments and you made it this far, man, comment the word bully guard. Show me that you rock with your boy. You know I'm the villain and we out.